So this is the experience of Roku with Plex. So that was the screensaver for Roku that started off. I'm going to go straight to the Roku homepage or home screen, and then I'm going to pick the Plex app. So we're going to take a look at a bunch of different ways of how you can integrate or work with Plex. I'm going to show you how mine's set up. So on the left-hand side, you've got all the different categories. So the first one I'll choose from is go to Movies, and we'll find the movies. So you've got recently added movies, continue watching. You've seen this if you've used Plex before. I'm going to go to the Browse All section. I'm going to try and find Star Wars Episode 7. So I'm going to jump to the T's and then back up, back to Star Wars Episode 7. Go ahead and pick that. And then I'll go ahead and click and say, go ahead and start Episode 7. And we'll start playing Episode 7. You can see there in the middle, a little hard to see, but it's loading the movie, but it loaded it pretty quick. So here we go, Lucasfilm starting. Da-da-da, we've all seen this with Star Wars. If you haven't seen Star Wars, you should get out from under a rock. All right, now, after showing you this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump back and let's get back out and let's look at the chapter view. And let me go find a specific chapter that I want to show you, just to show you how quick it is to kind of jump around and how responsive it is. There we go. So then we get just showing responsive. Nice stream coming across. And there we go. So we're seeing the actual the movie playing just fine. So now that we've seen that, let's back out. So I hit the back button on the Roku remote. I'm going to jump back to the start of Plex, the homepage of Plex, and let's go take a look at, let's look at photos. So these are all my pictures that we have on our server here. I backed these up to Amazon Photos as well, but I'll just show you a picture. So let's go find something, say from 2003 in Cedar Key. And I'll just pick a few pictures to show you. Nothing really special here, but the big takeaway with this is to show you how fast I'm able to go in and out and find a picture or kind of move around in Plex and how responsive it is. I didn't get this same experience with some of the other Plex clients, so this is pretty slick. Then I'm going to go show you finding, say, a TV show. So these are different TV shows that I own, that I bought the Blu-ray or the DVDs to and ripped them and put them on here as MP4s. Like here, Foo Fighters Sonic Highways. I'll go ahead and pull that. It's going to load fairly quick. And then it's going to go ahead and start playing. Ta-da. So again, this is my local media catalog. So I showed you a movie, I showed you photos, I showed you a TV show. Now let's go back and let's look at what's the other thing I wanted to show? Oh, channels. So this is like, say, or as a home movie. So same thing as the other ones. Go find something that I have on my local server. So go ahead and pick this from a trip that we did in North Carolina. We were not whitewater rafting, but I guess non-whitewater rafting. And there's my son getting ready to take a first swing on the rope swing that he's ever done in his life. Never done a rope swing before, and you might be able to tell. So that's okay. First time he's done it. All right, so let's go back. And now let me show you what live TV looks like. So remember, in the post you saw and that I talked about, here I'm choosing the plugin that I added for Plex. And what this is going to do is letting me choose from all the different channels that are out there. So here are all the different channels that my tuner is picking up on my over-the-air HD antenna. Instead, I create a favorite list of just the channels that I'm interested in. So like all the networks, NBC, CBS, ABC, Fox. I also put PBS on there, which is 7.1, and our independent channel we have locally, which is 4.1. Now, this is the only downside that I have. I'm still trying to work through this, but the channels can take up to about a minute, sometimes 90 seconds to get loaded. And you'll see it start playing in just a second, then I'll change channels. The reason why this is that Plex will take the feed and it loads up 4 meg chunks before it streams those down. Here I'm watching the Today Show on NBC. To load up those 4 meg chunks, sometimes that can take a little while depending on the package on the player. What I've noticed with Roku and some other players as well using this plugin is that Plex is taking a long time to go through and to load these channels, these 4 meg chunks up. And there's a couple ways that you can go to make it a little bit faster. I've tweaked a few things to make it faster. There's a few other things that I need to look at. There's a way you basically force the Roku client to use a specific video format. Here's our independent channel, channel 4. So just a couple different options that you have there, a couple different things I'm still trying to work through to make it a little bit better.